feel like a nervous wreck when you go on dates, if you feel so anxious when you're around your crush and you want to know how to feel more confident when talking to your crush, how to feel less nervous when you're around your crush, how to feel less nervous when you're on a date, then this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to be giving you guys tips to feel less nervous, more confident when talking to your crush or when you're on a date, which is going to make it more likely that you can be your best self around this person and get that person to like you. And most of these are based in psychology. Hi nervous friends, and welcome back to my sleepover. Today's video is very much a sleepover style because we're going to be talking about dating tips to feel more confident around your crush, how to feel confident when talking to your crush, how to feel confident when going on a date, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys a secret psychology dating tip to get the person that you're going on a date with or get your crush that you're going on a date with to like you more. It's a psychology hack that works pretty well, so stick around for that one because I'm going to be hiding it somewhere at the end of the video, and it's also going to be a get ready with me video. So let's get into this video. Okay, starting off, I'm going to have most tips that are applicable to just feeling confident around your crush, but there are also going to be some that are going to be a little more going on a date specific. Now, this first one, honestly, this is something that apparently I came up with, but I had no idea that I came up with it. So I was talking with my friend the other day and I was just going on and on about how I'm like super nervous about whether this guy likes me or not, and I'm like, oh, what if he doesn't like me, or what if he likes someone else more, just full on spiraling. And my friend was like, are you immediately assuming the negative in this situation? Aren't you the one who told me that if I'm talking to someone and if I'm worried about, does this person not like me, what does this person think about me, maybe they think I don't look that good, maybe they will like someone else more, weren't you the one who told me that in those situations it's always better to assume that they like you because you're going to act in accordance with what you believe? If you're acting from a place of this person doesn't like me, he probably likes someone else, blah blah blah, you're more likely to do things to actually sabotage the situation and push this person away. Well, if you're doing the opposite and you're assuming the positive outcome, you're actually boosting your chances of that interaction succeeding. Now, the second thing, if you feel like this one is too hard for you and if you feel like, oh, I can't just assume that my crush likes me, it's too hard for me because I don't know if that's true, I don't know how I can believe something that I don't have evidence for, then this one is for you. If you're, let's say, going on a date with this person, or if you're talking to your crush at school, at university, and you're getting all up in your head and nervous about talking to this person, here's the thing that I usually remind myself when I'm going on dates or when I'm talking to my crush. If that person didn't want to talk to you, you would know because they wouldn't be talking to you. Yeah, sometimes there's an element of like, oh, maybe this person is just too polite and maybe they just can't like walk away. Trust me, when someone doesn't want to be in the conversation, you're going to know. They're either going to excuse themselves from the conversation or they're going to make up a reason to leave. It's that simple. So if this person is talking to you, then that means that this person wants to talk to you. And I know the next thing or the next worry that most people have with this is, okay, like this person is talking to me, but what are they even thinking about me? Maybe they're judging me. Maybe they think that I'm stupid. Maybe they think that I'm ugly. Maybe they think that I talk in a funny way. I feel like I'm just raising insecurities for you guys, but let me just put them at rest. Here's a question that I want to ask you. When you're talking to this person, how focused and how much are you thinking about, oh, this person has such a weird way of talking, or oh, that one little thing that this person said was just so stupid, this little speck of dust on this person's shirt, that just makes me not like this person, like I'm judging them so harsh right now. You don't think that way. So think about this, they're judging you just as much as you're judging them. Think about the things that you're afraid of this person thinking, whether it's that, oh, you're talking in a funny way, or wow, there's like a tiny pimple on your head. If the situation was reversed, would you think the same thing about them? Are you thinking any of those things about this person? And if you're not judging them so harshly, overthinking their every move, then that person is also not doing that. You're way more focused on anything that you do wrong and you're way more self-conscious about yourself, so you notice way more things than this person actually notices. Conversations go both ways, and if you want something that's going to make you more attractive when talking to this person to think about, then instead of in your head honestly going over every single thing that this person might find that is wrong about you, instead what I want you to think about in that situation, whether you're hanging out with your crush, going on a date with your crush, or just talking to your crush at school, is how do I have fun in this situation? How do I make this interaction fun, and how do I make this interaction enjoyable for me? That's going to help you bring this light energy to this interaction, and it's going to make it so much more memorable, so much more light, so much more fun, and so much more enjoyable for both of you. Also, I found this hack on TikTok. Basically, you like pinch your nose and then you draw a line, and that's supposed to be like the perfect but a nose contour for your nose. I don't know, let me know what you think. And speaking of makeup and getting ready, and this one is going to be a little bit more like date specific, but it can also be about you going to see your crush as well. It's basically when you're going on a date or on a date that you know you're going to see your crush, if you spend hours and hours and hours preparing for that, if you spend just so much time perfecting your makeup, picking out your outfit, where your whole day is basically like freaking Cassie with Nate in Euphoria dedicated to getting ready to see this person, it is actually incredibly counterintuitive because you're thinking you're doing something good. You're thinking that you're putting an effort to look good and just be your best self, but this is doing something to you psychologically that is honestly deadly to your interaction with this person. When you put your whole day into getting ready to see this person, what you're doing is you're actually mentally upping the stakes for this interaction to work out, which is going to make you more nervous because your mental process is that you put so much work into this. The stakes just feel higher. So if it's a date, don't really put your whole day into it. Try to have an outfit that is not too over the top. Don't spend your whole morning preparing for this. Spend like 30% of what you would consider a long time because you do want to feel and look good, but don't really spend your whole day. And the same goes for just seeing your crush or the day when you know you're gonna see your crush at school. It's time for lashes. Also, an amazing tip that I can give you guys when it comes to what to wear on a date or what to wear when you know you're gonna be around your crush to get that person to perceive you as more attractive is actually that because of subconscious associations with the color red, which is love and romance, we tend to perceive people who are wearing red as more attractive. So if you have something red and if you feel confident when wearing something red, then definitely wear something red. And I know even with watching these types of tips, you honestly usually when interacting with your crush, what you're thinking about is, how do I get this person to like me? I wish this person liked me. I used to have this problem a lot, to the point where I was even talking about this with a therapist. That sounds really funny, but honestly, like my relationship stuff usually comes up a lot. Don't remember why exactly I was talking about this, but I was like, oh, like I wish this person liked me, maybe this person doesn't like me. And honestly, what my therapist said to that stuck with me to this day, which basically she was like, when you're going to buy a coat or a jacket for yourself, if something is the wrong size or if something is the wrong color, do you still try to convince yourself that you're going to get it and you're going to like it and it's going to look good on you, or do you just go and look for a different jacket if this one doesn't fit? And I was like, yeah, I just go to look for a different jacket. If this one is way too small and doesn't even fit me, why would I want to try to squeeze myself into that jacket? And she was like, then why do you tend to do that with your relationships? And I was just like, that has a point. I know you like this person, and I know whenever we talk to someone that we like, we want this person to like us. Maybe if I do this, maybe if I do that, maybe this jacket will fit me. To feel more at ease during the interaction, you gotta realize that when interacting with someone, when going on a date with someone, what you're doing is you're seeing how compatible you guys are. You're observing them just as much as they're observing you. Try also looking at them and being like, is this actually the type of person that I would want to be with? Is this actually the type of person that I feel like fits me? Not just the other way around, but also, does this person fit me? Ask the questions out of genuine curiosity about the things that you would actually want to know about this person to see if they're a good match for you. Think about this interaction not as a contest to get someone to like you, but as just seeing how compatible you guys are and as an observation to get to know more about this person. This is going to bring more ease into your guys' conversations because you're not trying so bad to make them like you, and you're just focusing on genuinely finding out things that you're curious about them and seeing where this goes. One of the best dating advices that I've heard when it comes to first dates or talking to someone, or if you're thinking like, oh, is something going to happen between me and my crush? Does this person like me? Are we going to get together? Do they like me? Do they not like me? Maybe it's someone even asking you like, oh, what do you think about this person? Are you going to get together? Are you guys going to date? Which I've had my friends ask me about that with the people that I go on dates with a lot. Honestly, it brings a little bit of anxiety hearing that because I'm like, oh, are we like, I like him, but maybe he doesn't like me, and all of that just starts playing in my head. But I just remember this one thing that just works so well, which is honestly just just one tiny phrase, and it is "we'll see." If you're getting all worked up about it in your head, or if someone is asking you and getting you worked up, all you have to do is just tell yourself, oh, we'll see what happens. It's just thinking about, this is a process. I'm not trying to get to a particular destination. I'm just seeing what happens, and it just makes you feel so at ease, and it takes the anxiety out of the equation completely. Another thing to feel more confident when talking to your crush when on a date or something in that exact moment is something that I've talked about in my How to Reinvent Yourself video, which is that you can kind of channel this alter ego, this maybe really confident person, or like this character that everyone likes, or maybe this really cool celebrity, and in that moment it can be helpful. If you want to, you guys can also watch that part from the video where I talk about me doing this and how much it helped me, but don't take it too far to the point where you're being a completely fake different person. Just use this to make you feel a little more confident in the moment. And here is a really cool date psychology hack that I can give you guys to make someone like you a little more, which is, if you're going on a first date, if you're going somewhere with your crush, if you're going on a date with someone that you really like and you want to have better chances with that person liking you, what you can do is try to raise the adrenaline in that date. Now, you don't need to be in a dangerous situation, you don't need to go jump off a cliff, but what you can do is either go to a scary movie, watch a scary movie, or go to an amusement park. All of these things are going to raise the adrenaline, and when there's more adrenaline, that tends to speed up the bonding process, so this person is going to be more likely to associate that rush with you and is going to be more likely to bond with you faster. But here's the big but that comes here. If the person hates scary movies, then please don't. If this person is really an anxious person and they kind of hate situations that have adrenaline involved in them, then please don't. You don't need that association with you. Or if this person hates roller coasters, then you get the gist of this. But otherwise, it's a pretty cool hack. And if you guys want to hear more hacks like that, then definitely check out this video right here. And if you want to know some signs on how to tell if this person likes you, then definitely go to this video right here. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!